Hey guys, I'm Modi and you're welcome to Modi Speaks. Before we continue with this video, please I urge you to subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. It is totally free and it will encourage me to keep making more videos. Now before I continue with this video, I just want to make one disclaimer, okay? Whenever I say black people in this video, I'm not talking to every black person, the general black populace, okay? Because we have a lot of hardworking, respectful and responsible black people out there who is living their lives and whose joy and happiness does not revolve around white people. But the people I'm about to talk to in this video is a set of black people who are embittered and extremely entitled. I mean, they think the world should revolve around them. They're always on their chair using a microscope to be examining everything a white person does, and they get triggered by the slightest amount of mistake that a white person does. I have been saying this over and over again. If you're a white person, just know this. When it comes to this set of black people, you can never win. This set of black people has become a menace to the society, and for that, Modi has to speak about it. Now, this video you're about to watch is a video of a white savior doing everything in her power, moving mountains to make sure that she pleases this set of black people. But at the end of the day, are these black people happy about it? Well, let's find out.
I pray to God that this does not come off as offensive to anybody, because I mean this with the utmost love and respect from the bottom of my whole entire heart. But when a black woman calls me baby, there is so much what kind of magic are you putting in there? Because that shit hits harder than crack. Every single time, every encounter in my life that I have had with a black woman where she calls me baby, I have never felt more loved and supported in my entire life. I feel almost imprinted on. Like, are you my mother? I will go to the ends of the earth for that woman. Okay, ride or die, because it may have just been a very quick one-time encounter for her, but for me, you don't understand. We're like this. How, call me, beat me if you gotta reach me, because I will do whatever. How can I be of service? Do you need a ride to church? Let me make reparations for my people, because I love you. And I don't know what it is, but goddamn, there's something so special about it. It's magic. I want to have that effect on people. That is beautiful. And I love you. And that's it. I don't know. I've never felt more safe and secure in my life. I love you.
And now let's watch someone from this set of black people react to this video.
There's not too many of y'all that's going to like the answer, but y'all put this in black women. White people put the absolute fear of death, the fear of our children's lives, the fear of our friends and partners and spouses' lives, and the fear of being harmed, injured, sold, raped, mutilated, or somehow punished if we don't make you happy 24 hours a day. Now, in Jim Crow time, right, it moved to we just have to nod and say yes, ma'am, and hey, baby, how you doing? Oh, yeah. Y'all put that in black people. Y'all put that in us so that we have to act like that. Because what happens when a black person makes a white person mad? Well, hey, baby, if you want a black lady to help out, how about the one that had all these nice white customers and clients that she gave discounts and free and helpful services to, that she counseled and coached and mentored? And then when she said, hey, I need a break because it's too much for me, they decided to try to ruin her and her business. So literally, y'all put the fear of everything into us, and it's a trauma response. It's a trauma response. And I know that you're going to get, I don't even know how many black women, hey, baby, and to you, it's a trauma response that white people put in us. Now, the reason it feels like crack to you, the reason it feels like crack to you, and that is so offensive the way you're saying it, but whatever. The reason it feels like crack to you, honey, is because it is like crack. Because in your DNA, your blood memory remembers what it's like to have a slave.
A black woman calls me baby. There is so much.
Y'all go ahead and listen to that message in its fullness. But baby girl, I just want to explain to you why you get those feelings of warmth and all of that stuff. Good old way deep down good feeling, it is due to slavery, because we took care of you guys during slavery better than we took care of our own children. So that's why that feeling when we call you baby hits so hard, because you are internally reminded of the days when we cared for you guys. That's what that is, babe. That's all.
When a black woman calls me baby,
it's not a matter of black women. It's a matter of women of color, because white culture has conditioned people to value politeness over authenticity. It's because white culture is antithetical to community building, because it values individualism, and that makes y'all cold. So when y'all receive a normal amount of warmth and affection from a black woman, it feels like you're getting the heat of the sun directly. It's not especially warm. You're just cold. And no, y'all, I'm saying this from a place of love. I'm not trying to like speak down to white people or anything like that. The first step to fixing a problem is recognizing that you have one. This is why I'm always telling white people that y'all need to work on building your own culture and community. It's not enough for you to just reclaim other stuff. You have to learn those skills of how to be warm and loving to each other within yourself. That's not something you can just borrow and get from other ethnic identities. It's a skill y'all have to learn. It's a skill that has been lost generationally, because instead of white mothers raising their own children, they hired black nannies to do the work.
I'm not going to question her intentions, because I don't really care, and my video is not about her intentions, but more so that we need to know our history. She was on to say that black women calling her baby makes her feel so loved and supported. And she even was on to say like, oh, I feel like or did you imprint on me? Like, are you my mother? We're not your mammies. Please, I beg of you, read a couple books. Why do people feel this way, and why do they feel so comfortable saying it? Could it be that we remind you of a good time breakfast? Black women have historically been forced into caretaker roles, while at the same time having their children taken away from them. This caretaker nurturing stereotype is actually what has inspired me to be like as unfriendly as possible. Black women are consistently called on to be nurturing, to be sweet, to be helpful, to educate people, while nobody does that in return for us. Nobody gives us that same patience. Like, why was it said, and why was it so comfortable being said? And
we are literally magical, and it comes out in jokes. It comes out in side conversations, how powerful we are. Like I said before, enslavers of black women had black women breastfeeding their children. Our love is powerful. Our joy is powerful. Our peace is powerful. I'm telling y'all, everybody else sees it. We black women have to start seeing it ourselves. We've got to do the healing. We got to fight for our right to love ourselves and one another, despite everything that the world has done to rip that from us, because they know what's up and the world needs us. And we should just go ahead and do them this solid and save the world for them.
I don't know how we jumped from that video to all these things we are seeing right now. I have no words. I have no words.